Oh, hello there and welcome back to Shiki. Today we're back with another video, and this time is Park Jimin's introduction video 2022. Everything you need to know. And it's Friday. I'm wishing you all a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Take good care of yourselves. And, you know, if it's not too much work for you, there's votings going on where we can show, you know, the boys all of our support. So please, if you can, do so. Links will be down in the description. But anyways, this is a great channel with Jimin, videos. We're gonna watch these, and the next Jimin video we're gonna watch is from Lofi. It's two cute videos I will check out. But for now, let's go.
This is an introduction video for Park Jimin, the main dancer and lead vocalist of the biggest and most successful group today, BTS. Real name, Park Jimin. Stage name, Jimin. Born October 13th, 1995. From Busan, South Korea. Role in the group, lead vocals and main dancer.
Pre-debut.
Jimin's dance route starts at the Just Dance Academy in Busan, where he learned and excelled in hip-hop, freestyling, popping, and isolation. He made a local name for himself by joining many street dance groups as well as winning multiple talent competitions.
Dance teacher lost in a dance battle against a middle school student and said he was too good and is a popping dance genius. The dance teacher was a well-known dancer as well. The middle school student grew up to be JIMIN of BTS. Ooh, this is
many
sick.
Street dance groups as well as winning multiple talent competitions. At one point, when Jimin's parents couldn't pay for the tuition fee and Jimin considered to stop taking the classes, the school let him take them for free so they wouldn't lose a talent like him.
Wow.
Jimin also excelled in school. He was a part of robotics building club, football club, book club, also was excellent at track, and a part of billiards club. On top of that, he was a part of the student council from elementary to high school. That's 9 years of switching between class president and class vice president. Jimin also all throughout his schooling was on top of his class, achieving perfect scores, would cover for his math teacher. He was also good at and liked science, arts, and physical education. Because of all of this, Jimin was already quite popular amongst his peers. One of his old classmates has said that at the high school retreat during the 2nd grade, girls went crazy after he danced a song Neurotic. Taking off his glasses and showing off his abs, Jimin was admitted into the Busan High School.
Wait, sorry. I want to read these notes. So I'm sorry if it takes away from the immersion, but it's pretty clear that Jimin has that ace in him. He reminds me of that ace when you watch or read a book, and there's that ace with everything that he's doing. It's absolutely incredible. But let's see. I'm a high school friend with Jimin. By the way, Jimin is really handsome. If you see him in person, he was just wearing glasses and enjoying his school life, even though he entered the dance department at the top of the class. But I still remember that at the high school retreat during the 2nd grade, he danced with his song Neurotic, taking off his glasses and showing his abs. On that day, all girls ran to the stage because of Jimin, and the stage collapsed. And they also flocked to the toilet to see Jimin, so the entrance door to the toilet was torn out. That was no joke. After that, he was really popular since he was known for being handsome. Wow, Jimin, stealing hearts from a very young age.
Neurotic. Taking off his glasses and showing off his abs, Jimin was admitted into the Busan High School of Arts as a valedictorian in the modern dance department.
Wow.
Jimin took on various dance styles, such as contemporary dance, jazz, Korean dance, ballet. Jimin was even called the rising star of Busan. He also had the time to train in various forms of martial arts, such as taekwondo, in which he has a black belt, hapkido.
왜냐면 저 어렸을 때 기억이 나는데 저는 이제 검도를 배웠어요. 해동 검도를 배웠는데 그 관장님들끼리 친하셔가지고 합기도 하는 친구들이랑 우리랑 같이 이렇게 와가지고 같이 연습을 했었어요.
And kendo for 8
That's
years.
sick.
He was also the first and only freshman offered a scholarship to study martial arts more extensively abroad in China. Jimin also knows how to play the piano. Scholarship to study martial arts more extensively abroad in China.
Look at that form. Oh my god, Jimin. Oof.
Jimin also knows how to play the piano, is learning how to play the guitar, loves to read and write poems, and enjoys visiting art exhibitions.
Alright, so the first 2 minutes, all I gotta say is wow. I mean, these are things, like when you hear his resume is absolutely incredible.
Since Jimin was a smart kid, his dad wanted Jimin to become a prosecutor. In an interview with Busan Art School magazine, Jimin's dad has also said that he felt like he was losing a genius when Jimin expressed wanting to be a public dancer rather than a pure dancer.
Wow.
He also was worried, because success is not always guaranteed in this type of work. In the same interview he stated, In middle school, there was a time where Jimin had to write about his...
My dad wanted me to become a prosecutor or a lawyer, but when I was in high school, I told him I wanted to make music. He agreed straight away. He even takes me to auditions by driving. I think it's all thanks to my dad that I was able to get this far. That's just beautiful. And good job, Dad.
This type of work. In the same interview, he stated, in middle school, there was a time where Jimin had to write about his future. In his paper, he wrote that he wanted to go to Busan Arts High School and learn dance and use that background and combine it with music to become a singer or a celebrity. His paper was very detailed, and I think this was the start of his dream to become an idol. At the time, Jimin's dance teachers were opposed to the idea of Jimin becoming an idol as they felt that the world of dance would be losing a great artist.
네가 전공을 정했으면 좋겠다. 가수가 될지 아니면 순수한 무용을 할지 이번이 마지막이 됐으면 좋겠다고 했는데 합격을 했더라고요. 그게 뭐 제가 알기로는 몇천 멤버 오디션 보러 왔는데 한 명이 지민이가 됐다 해서
Jimin went and auditioned for BigHit Entertainment in spring of 2012. After successful auditions, Jimin went to Seoul to train on May 15, 2012. Jimin has had one of the shortest idol training periods ever. After being a trainee under BigHit for around 6 months, he got a position in the group and joined BTS as the last member and was revealed as a member on January 12, 2013.
That's incredible.
힙합 댄스를 출제하는 애가 들어오게 된다라는 걸 들었을 때, 야, 현대무용하고 힙합 댄스를 둘 다 출제한다고? 지미가 오자마자 막 몸을 풀더라고요. 그래서 막 몸 풀다가 갑자기 공중제비를 차는 거예요. 그래서 뭐지? 그래서 와, 이 친구
6개월이란 짧은 시간에 또 합류를 하게 되고 매달 어떤 그 불안함 속에 내가 여기서 살아남아야 한다.
그 무엇을 해야 될지를 모르는 게 너무 힘들었었던 것 같고요.
지민이 형은 거의 잠을 거의 안 잤었던 것 같아요.
진짜요?
누구보다 일찍 일어나고 누구보다 늦게 잤어요.
와우.
4시까지 하고 6시 반쯤에 일어나서
새벽 4시에 자요?
네, 그땐 그래서.
그럼 6시 반에 일어나서 학교 가고?
네.
힘들지 않아요?
그때는 안 힘들었었던 것 같아요.
Despite all of the...
I have so much respect for that. Like, that's why I will stand and become a shield if I have to, and not accept any sort of slander. Like, take a look at Jimin here. Look at the work that he's put in. It is not easy. Just the sleeping schedule alone and doing all of that. That takes dedication, you know? It takes effort. It takes mental strength to be able to live through that, go through that. And let me tell you, people break and people fold, but as we can see, Jimin rose.
Obstacles. 6 months later, on 13th of June 2013, Jimin got to debut with BTS as one of the 2 main dancers and as well as lead vocalist. Jimin was an instant star. His acrobatic skills drew the public's attention to the rookie group.
안무가 주목받기 시작한 건 이제 지민이의 이 발가기와 그 매트릭스 날아차기와 그 위어블루 프로프의 모자처 아닙니까 사실.
As a rookie, he already ranked amongst other popular idols in various Best Dancer polls. Jimin's greatest strength as a dancer is his ability to merge together his background in various martial arts, his hip-hop roots, as well as his contemporary training. While watching him dance, you can see that he is precise and tends to add a little extra to the choreography. He prioritizes elongated and fuller movements which express deeper emotion. He is the beat. He dances to the tips of his fingers, and basically optimizes his movements with sliding and gliding over the stage. He is also a master of optimizing his performances, starting from masterful spinning whenever he needs to travel a short distance. These movements help to make the stage more colorful and exciting. Jimin also has the ability to travel across the stage at great speeds. When Jimin's part ends, he quickly moves into his new position, which is often further away, all while never missing a beat and holding a stable note. You might not even realize he's traveled so far. That's why Mnet calculated Jimin's idol stage distance. He made 440 steps while singing and running at the speed of 6 kilometers per hour. Jimin is also known for his work ethics and being a perfectionist.
Wow.
지민이 아쉬운 없으면
그쵸. 한 번은 더 해보면 좋을 것 같아요.
Jimin is serious about...
Let's be honest though. That's what it takes. That's why Jimin is who he is. You know, we've gone through everybody's like individual story, but this is about Jimin. So just think about this. Jimin rising above and beyond these things. This is like the fact that he goes so far is also tied to why he is who he is. That kind of mentality of it's not enough. I can do better. It's like a burning star almost, you know? It takes so much effort to be able to keep that up, but it also shows the inner strength that he has and the talent and drive, the passion, all of those things, they tie into who he is. And honestly, it's incredible to see those kind of dance moves that he's doing. And I always said it, what I truly enjoy about Jimin's dancing is how he incorporates everything that he has learned outside of dancing into his dancing. It's not easy. It's like a fisher somehow ties, you know, takes what he's learned from fishing and brings something there into golf. It's just you don't think it's possible, but for him, it's incredible the way that he's done it.
Jimin is serious about his craft, and often behind the scenes you can see him helping to improve the choreography, giving his ideas and helping other members learn the choreo. Contrary to a lot of introduction videos, Jimin actually doesn't mind his mistakes and they don't linger in his mind for long. Jimin does a great job as a main dancer and lead vocal, flipping, jumping, carrying the hard choreo while singing. Keep in mind that Jimin does all this while he has a chronic neck and back pain as well as knee pain that flares up once in a while. With his talent, standing out and being the center of attention comes naturally to Jimin. Throughout his career, he has unintentionally made several killing parts in BTS songs and has had popular stages.
His dancing, let's talk about his dancing. We can talk about his dancing for hours on end. It's incredible what he does on that stage. That stage is his. Like, it's like, you know, take a fish out of the water and it doesn't work. But put a fish inside the ocean and they move masterfully, beautifully. Now, I'm not saying Jimin is a fish, of course, but I'm saying when he's on stage, everything is smooth. It's his. It's his to play with, whatever he wants to. It's almost like having a lucid dream where you can control exactly where, how, and what happens inside of that said dream. But he's doing it on stage, and it's honestly super, super impressive.
Jimin is known for his beautiful honey-smooth vocals and his ability to make you feel every emotion and feeling that he is trying to convey, as well as his ability to sing high notes and falsettos effortlessly. Because Jimin didn't get any vocal lessons while he was a trainee and practiced on his own. His first real voice practice was for B-side track in their debut album. Even in the very beginning, when he had little to none vocal training, he was assigned to sing most of the high notes and he did it flawlessly. As much as we love his high vocal tone, we also love his lower register and growls.
Absolutely. Wow. Oh my god. When you say Jimin, your mind probably often goes to his crystal clear and, like they say here, honey smooth high notes and vocals, but honestly, his mids and lows, I'm telling you, it's unfair. What BTS got going it's unfair. You know, they're all just incredible individually, but they're all together. And just watching Jimin here, just
As of now, Jimin has been credited under 9 songs by Korea Music Copyright Association, both songwriting and composition credits for songs. Christmas Love, iconic disease bridge that he came up with in only 3 minutes. Skit, In the Soup, Friends, Boys with Fun, Promise, Lie, as well as songwriting credits for Outrow, Circle Room Cypher, outside of Conca. BMI has also credited Jimin as a songwriter and a composer of Dream Glow. Outside of official credits, Jimin's first song that he wrote was Christmas Day. The original song is by Justin Bieber called Mistletoe. Jimin wrote new Korean lyrics and recorded the new Korean version together with JK as a duet. Jimin also wrote the melody for Blood, Sweat and Tears.
Wait, really?
There's also a demo tape for Fake Love that Jimin made. The only collaboration outside of BTS but still under the group's name is Jimin and JK's collaboration with singer Love named Who. Jimin and JK also covered the song We Don't Talk Anymore on the album B, where all of the BTS members were included in the production. Jimin took on the role of music project manager.
제가 이번에 음악 PM을 하게 됐어요. 이제 슈가 형의 적극적인 의견이 있었는데 조금 이런 일을 하면서 음악적으로 조금 뭔가 더 가까워졌으면 좋겠다는 의견이 컸었어요.
That is so nice.
너무 그런 의견도 고마웠고 의견을 좀 이렇게 쓰고 있는 중이었습니다.
I have to say, super, it's super impressive to see his involvement, and now we're close to getting Park Jimin 1, which he's in LA at the moment, probably recording, and he's in the studio. It's gonna be super interesting to see what Jimin cooks up with and what his album brings to us. Just like what Jack in the Box means to J-Hope, it'll be interesting to see everybody's individual album, including Jimin's, of course. Also, props to Yoongi, Suga, for being able to, recognizing that. That's what I love about them. They're so selfless. They're always, they don't think like, oh, if he does it, it takes away from me. No, it's almost like, when you look at family, oh, you're doing this, that's something I can be proud of, that's something I'm happy about. And, I gotta give Yoongi the props there. And Jimin has done wonderful. I mean, Jimin, he is so talented. Solo songs.
Jimin's first solo song Lie was part of the BTS album Wings released in 2016.
God,
Jimin is credited as a songwriter and as a composer. Lie was the only solo song and B-side that charted Spotify Global Viral 50. It was also the only solo song from Wings' album that ranked on a Korean chart at number 21. Also, while Blood, Sweat and Tears ranked number 1 on World Digital Song Sales chart, Lie ranked number 3 and became the best-selling solo song in Wings' album. The song Serendipity has two parts. Intro Serendipity was released first. It was the intro of Love Yourself, her album released in 2017. Later, Serendipity full length was released in the compilation album Love Yourself Answer in 2018. Filter was a part of Map of the Soul 7 album. There are no official credits, but as stated by RM, it seems like Jimin took a lead in writing the lyrics. Alongside Friends, On and 0 O'Clock, Filter was nominated for Song of the Year at 2020 Gaon Awards. Filter also ranked number 97 on Gaon Chart's 2020 annual digital chart. It was the only BTS solo song in the top 100.
Wow.
The song Friends also was a part of Map of the Soul 7 album. Friends is a unit song that Jimin sings with his best friend, as stated in the song Soulmate B of BTS. Friends is written, composed, and produced by Jimin, with a touch of Jimin's magical hands. This is the only song produced by a BTS member to be nominated for Song of the Year at Gaon Awards.
Wow.
This makes Jimin the only BTS member to have 2 songs nominated for this award. Jimin is the first individual Korean idol to be credited for a Korean OST in a global Hollywood movie. The song Friends was chosen as one of the OSTs in the Marvel movie Eternals. It's the second time for a predominantly Korean song to be used as an OST for a Hollywood blockbuster after Psy's Hangover and Black Panther. Promise was the first gift from Jimin to the fans, a surprise drop that became the most streamed song in the first 24 hours of its release with 8.5 million streams, breaking at that time Drake's 24-hour record. It was also the buzziest drop of 2019 on SoundCloud. As of right now, Promise is the most streamed song in SoundCloud history. Last year, Jimin released Christmas Love for free on Christmas Eve as a surprise gift for fans. Christmas Love debuted number 1 in 45 countries on SoundCloud. It also ranked number 1 in the world in all music genres, global beats, and hot and new charts. It was also the most streamed unpromoted Korean solo song audio in the first 24 hours since its release on YouTube. Wow. A song with Korean lyrics includes the term a beautiful expression unique to the Korean language, introducing the beauty of Hangul to the world and causing more interest in learning Korean. We also finally got soloist Jimin. Jimin, in collaboration with his best friend Ha Sung-woon, is singing the main OST with You for the highly anticipated K-drama Our Blues, and the OST is described as a luxury, despite a lot of setbacks. With You was the fastest song in history to reach number 1 in 100 countries on iTunes worldwide.
Oh my god. These records, I mean, there's so many. You honestly need like some sort of you need like a JIMINpedia or like a Wikipedia where it's just all these records. I mean, there's so many number ones.
Jimin had the highest debut on Melon since chart reform. He also debuted on the global Spotify chart at number 5 as a top new entry. With You had the biggest first week song debut by a K-pop solo act on the Spotify global chart. With You also entered the Billboard Global 200 and debuted number 1 on Digital Song Sales chart.
Wow. Look at that. These are all records. And I love this. Look at Jimin just being happy, smiling.
Worth mentioning that with You Only had 10 hours of tracking time in its first day and 4 days of tracking in its first week. Also,
wow.
It was released 1 hour before the Korean charts freeze.
If you know what that means? That means that it wasn't released on a Monday, so it could have a full week. It only had 4 days of a week and only 10 hours of a day because of the time it dropped. Incredible.
As you can see, Jimin is interested in making music, and we can definitely see that everything he touches turns into gold. Also, keep in mind that Jimin creates all his masterpieces on his little iPad first.
BTS 중에서도
Really?
지민이 친구가 노래의 음색 특별한 부분이 있고 가사를 어떻게 불렀을 때 대중들이 공감을 할 수 있는지에 대한
Chief
포인트를
Director.
굉장히 잘 알고 있는 그 센스가 조금 남다른 친구라고 생각이 들고 카메라를 보는 시선이나 춤이나 노래에 있어서도 어떤 호흡 조절을 할 때 좀 대중들이 봤을 때 열광하는 포인트를 좀 잘 알고 있지 않나.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's, seeing Jimin be so involved in music and even more to come is always amazing. Honestly, With You is beautiful. The songs that he's released, all of the solo songs that he's been releasing, it's absolutely magic. So can you imagine his album? Perhaps we'll get a feature or two. I have no idea. But I'm just looking forward to his album. I'm saying it a lot, but I'm really looking forward to see, because this is a piece of them. This is a part of their music. They're like, this is my dish. Come and have a taste of that. I don't know why I always gravitate back to food examples. But let's see the honors now. Those were big words coming from a very...
Jimin is the first and only Korean to receive 3 national honors. They are James Van Fleet Award, Presidential Award for Popular Culture and Arts category. Both honors were received with the rest of BTS members. The third award is the Plaque of Appreciation from the Kim Bik-bong Fan Dance Preservation Society of Intangible Cultural Heritage for his Mama 2018 fan dance stage. At the start of this year, Jimin also received an honorary diploma from the Busan High School of Arts. Also, with the rest of the BTS members, he now is a presidential envoy.
The next one is...
Yes, a wonderful guy. He's Jimin.
He's Jimin.
How did you get it right?
Well, I don't know who he is. Everybody has to know his name.
Korean media has given
Did you hear how he said that with pride?
Jimin various iconic titles, such as Korea's It Boy, Global It Boy, Face of K-pop, Sold Out King. This, of course, is no surprise. Jimin's music records, exceptional dance skills, and impact in the music and fashion industry speak for themselves. Moving right along, the fashion king Jimin seems to be grabbing attention from various people and brands in fashion. In 2019, when St. Laurent couldn't reach BigHit, they contacted a Jimin fan site to ask permission to post one of his photos at their headquarters in Paris in Asia. When the news was out that BTS will be walking the LV fashion show and a teaser was released, LV Men's artistic director Virgil Abloh shared a video of Jimin from the said teaser. Input Mag mentioned Jimin's opening look, saying that Jimin, widely considered the most fashionable of the band members, opens the show in a light marbled suit and gold sunglasses. He was also mentioned by Vogue, claiming that those engraved wraparound logo shades never looked as cool as they do on Jimin. After the show, Jimin got a new nickname, LV's front man. Jimin is the only member of BTS and the second male idol ever to be a part of business of fashion, where those who are global icons that shape the global fashion industry only get to be a part of. The same year, GQ included Jimin among GQ's magazine's Best Dressed Men of the Week. Jimin's fashion impact continues with his power to sell out anything he is associated with. Some of the things include various magazines with Jimin's front cover, clothes.
There's so much. He sells out everything.
Jewelry and accessories, merchandise.
Those aren't cheap. Louis Vuitton things and Celine and items of brand, they're not cheap. They're super expensive. I have nothing. I have no brand stuff. When it comes to brands, the only brand I have is Nike. Well, Nike or Adidas. It's like those sports. It's the only thing I have.
Food and drinks.
It's incredible.
The media also likes to refer to Jimin as a frontman. This comes from Jimin's brand power and the fact that, even if you don't know about K-pop, you probably have heard about Jimin. Some examples to back up his titles can be when Global Big Data Research Institute ranked the then latest mobile models of 3 brands, and the Samsung Galaxy S20 had ranked number 1 on the survey. With the latest release and marketing effects, it was mentioned by the Institute that the advertisement with BTS Jimin also seems to have had a big impact. Jimin has also increased the world interest toward tteokbokki stir-fried rice cakes after his visit to a local tteokbokki street stall, with sales increasing by 25% instantly. Jimin was mentioned in a report that talked about a tteokbokki brand selling out in the boom of Korea's processed rice exports. The same thing happened with a ramen brand. Media reported that Jimin boosted the sales of Samyang ramen by 158% in the US.
What?
And 33% in China, also proving his strong marketing power. In 2018, The Guardian listed the 30 best boy band members. Jimin ranked 17th. Him and G-Dragon were only K-idols to be on that list. Jimin has also been a hot topic amongst non-K-pop fans since the very beginning. If you didn't know K-pop, you probably heard about Jimin. That's why his name was on the trending topic even in 2014 when BTS were still rookies.
Wow.
Korea's frontman Jimin is also the face of tourism. He contributes to the economy with his influence as a world-renowned artist. Jimin is drawing attention by being used to promote tourism in Busan and Seoul. In the middle of September, we also got to find out that LV frontman Jimin was the reason that BTS became LV ambassadors. Just recently, Jimin showed his brand power again. When on BTS off time, he went to Jeju Islands, after posting a couple of pictures on his new personal Instagram profile. The tourism in places where he visited flourished. He even got his own photo zone, and you could receive gift vouchers if you took photos.
Whoa, an event is being held in 200 people who took pictures. Giving a gift. Wow. They really like that.
Zone. Jeju also jumped from 19th to 2nd place on city brand reputation in Korea.
All I have to say is one thing before we move on to from this section. It's incredible the amount of influence and power and reach, and just the thing is they actually help a lot to people. Or him going to Jeju Island, for example, it boosts sales and helps the local businesses and everyone there really. Which is really nice. There's a lot of struggling businesses that could use that sort of help. And also, another thing I wanted to talk about. So this happened after this video. I'm sure if the Jimin videos made it today, would be included. The place where he made his bracelet got fully booked. Like they got so many appointments. I think they had to be like, we're super happy, but it's literally full booked, fully booked, which once again shows you. The influence, the reach.
Other rightful titles that Jimin has earned all throughout his career are Stage Commander and Stage Genius, Dance King and Rookie's Bible.
Oh, there's so much I can't keep up. Wow.
Jimin's solo performances are called the rite of passage in Korea, as many rookie and junior idols cover them, and Jimin is referred to as Rookie's Bible. Usually they do the dance and the singing part separately though. Jimin chooses his words carefully and thoughtfully, with some parts highlighting his emotions. Fans also love that Jimin is never false positive. He respects everyone's...
So I had to I want to pause on this because this is something that I truly enjoy. There's a lot of comforting moments. There's a lot of... Let me just rephrase that. There's a lot of moments where you can give someone advice or tips, and instead of, it's like it'll get better. Some people just tend to just focus on all the positives, but what I truly love is that they don't shy away. In this case, Jimin here, he doesn't shy away from the actual toughness, the tough times that you go through as a person, and just be like, just hang in there, things will get better. But no, my stomach, I'm so sorry. But hard to say. It's like they're like, yes, today is tough, but just keep on moving. We'll get through this together. It's like it's not just disregarding what you're going through. I hope I was
circumstances
making sense.
Finds the light in darkness. That's why it's so easy to connect with him and seek comfort and healing from his presence. Or
I think it's hard to say someone has it harder or someone has it less hard, but I think it's time for us to really bring ourselves together, pull our strings together, and sort of encourage everyone to overcome these difficulties together. So what he's saying is, someone's difficult time is different from someone else's difficult time, but for both of those people, they're having a difficult time. Just give me 1 second. All right, excuse me. We're back here. So let's go.
Words. That's why it's so easy to connect with him and seek comfort and healing from his presence or words.
잘해야겠다 이게 직접적으로 위로가 되는 말을 했을 때 그게 기분이 더 안 좋을 수도 있는 거라서
그런 거 있잖아요.
Absolutely.
비바이러스 그런 거 해주고 싶어요. 좋은 생각 너무 많이 하면 이게 끝도
Jimin's message, even if I say cheer up, I don't think that'll be a huge comfort to you. It'll be really difficult, tiring, and lonely, so I really hope that you would at least have a good sleep. It's not a huge gift, but sleep well and show what you got. Fighting, yeah.
저도 그런 거 해주고 싶어요. 안 좋은 생각 너무 많이 하면 이게 끝도 없습니다. 저도 많이 해봤잖아요. 그래서 안 좋은 생각 많이 하면 어차피 이게 꼬리를 계속 물고 땅굴을 파게 돼요. 그러니까 생각 되게 좋은 생각 많이 하셨으면 좋겠고 항상 행복하셨으면 좋겠고 아프지 말고 네 힘들지 말고 항상 좋은 일만 가득하셨으면 좋겠습니다. 요즘 같은 또 잘 챙겨 먹고 항상 밥을 잘 드세요. 맛있게 잘 먹어야 돼요.
A lot of times after
Sorry, now I just want to. Jimin, without posting about it, donates money quietly to elementary schools, sends encouraging notes to his ex-teacher in all schools, sends flowers to his old dance school, visits orphanages, stays in touch with his old school friends, and signs stuff on private time. This just shows you what kind of a real person that Jimin is. He's authentic and genuine. And you can tell that just by the way he speaks, the way that he doesn't shy away from things, and he's not trying to get something over with. You know, it's easy to be like, cheer up. It'll be okay. Or just brush it to the side. And I think people can feel if it's, ingenuine or if it's genuine. And you can feel that authenticity coming from Jimin when he speaks because he doesn't shy away from talking about those tough things. And, he knows. And he's very compassionate and, shows that how emotionally intelligent that Jimin is, where he can be like, I've been there, I know how it is, but just make sure you take care of yourself as we go through this process, because whether you want it or not, life is just like this. There's gonna be those moments where you're like, wow, and there's gonna be moments where you're like, ugh. Everyone goes through these highs and lows at some time, and I love that they're not shy or they're not trying to hide it. In this case, Jimin. Also, these things, of course he wouldn't post about it because that's who he is. He's real. He doesn't do it for PR. He doesn't do it to get praise. He does it because he wants to do it out of the goodness of his heart.
밥을 잘 드세요. 맛있게 잘 먹어야 돼요.
A lot of times after Jimin's V-Lives or some of the interviews, you will see Korean fans once again being amazed by Jimin's vocabulary,
Absolutely.
his choice of words and sincerity behind them. He has also been praised by experts for his speech at various events. One of them would be the annual Youth Day where Jimin delivered his speech without any script with elegance and sincerity. And most recent would be the speech that he presented at UN General Assembly.
대변하는 거였기 때문에 우리 이제 미래 세대는 어떻게 보면은 팬분들한테 듣고 받은 메시지를 얘기하는 부분이었잖아요.
그래서 딱 카메라를 보고 딱 내가 명확하게 하고 싶었던 거죠.
딱 그래요.
Some fans also have noticed that in interviews he will mostly give really well detailed yet at the same time generalized answers about himself. He only tells what you need to know, not what you want to know, yet you feel like he gave away a lot of new information about himself.
지금 여러분들한테 보여준 거 빼고 다 못해요. 지금 하는
What are you bad
거
at?
더 잘하고 싶네요.
It seems that he is also a supportive shoulder to lean on for his band members and even someone to look up to for the older members.
예를 들어서 우리가 지금 함께 하고 있지만 평생 같이 안 할 수도 있는 건데 그렇기 때문에 더 노력해야 되는 건데.
사실 요즘 남 잘 돼도 잘 된다고 박수 쳐주기 힘들고 모두가 배 아파하는 시대에 어떻게 보면 뭔가 자기가 마음에 드는 거에 대해서 이걸 솔직히 너무 고맙다, 잘 해줬다라고 얘기하는 게 너무 큰 마음이라고 느껴져요. 요즘에는 지민이가 워낙 잘하는 친구지만 그런 거예요. 그래서 지민이한테 너무 그것 덕분에 지민이의 그런 따뜻한 얘기들 덕분에 제가 이 노래를 더 좋아하게 된 것 같고.
Wow. Let's see. Teen Vogue. Team or teen? It says, groups usually have designated roles for the members, and yours is BTS as leader, but what does that mean to you? RM, it's my official role to represent BTS to the world, and it's been a chance for me to mature as a person. But behind the scenes, I'm just one of 7 members, and I'm inspired by them all the time. I get free life lessons from J-Hope and JIMIN. Sometimes it's like they're 10 years older than me. Wow. Can you share a fun fact about one of your other band members that you don't think even the most dedicated fans will know? Many people think that Suga is like the grandfather of the group, but he acts more like a little kid. Jimin is the opposite. He looks like a baby, but inside he's mature, like a grandfather. Wow.
그래서 오늘 또
Not the first time.
이렇게 제가 힘들 때 저에게 힘을 줄 동생 또 와줬네요. 네.
It's not the first time, J-Hope. Oh Lord, you're my dunk saying, but sometimes it feels like as if you're a Hyung. For 7 years, I've been relying on you a lot, and I've gained so much strength from you. Question: the member you talk to about your concerns. J-Hope, there are times when I talk with Namjoon first or Jimin. What's funny and interesting about Jimin is that he's younger, but he's like a Hyung. He's reliable. That emotional intelligence as well.
해소할 때 제일 풀고 싶을 때 필요한 멤버.
이거 약간 갈라질 수도 있어요.
갈라질 수
잘 맞을 것 같아요.
하나, 둘, 셋.
지민이죠, 지민이.
너한테 도움을 못 줘도 힘이 돼줄 수 있다는 말 자체를 전 지민이한테 들었었거든요.
내 친구고요. 사랑스러운 친구죠. 사실 의지가 됐던 게 가장 되게 동생이지만 되게 고마웠던 점이었던 것 같아요.
Let's not forget Jimin's sweet and caring soul.
This is just heartwarming now.
He never forgets to thank the ones that are by his side and always expresses his sincere gratitude to the fans. One of the many sweet things is Jimin hashtagging his tweets with "Our armies won an award again" whenever BTS receives an award at an award show. Going back to Jimin's speaking style. A lot of Korean fans also point out that Jimin writes his sentences in a structure that is really easy to translate for international fans.
Wow. I'm telling you, so considerate.
저 스스로가 뭔가 스스로에게 안 좋은 감정을 가지고 있고 그렇게 뭔가 자존감이 높지 않았을 때 상대방에게 더 다르게 더 예쁜 소리가 안 나왔었던 것 같아요. 그러다 보니까 느꼈던 거는 스스로를 먼저 사랑해야지 뭔가 마음의 문이 열릴 수가 있구나 이런 생각을 했던 것 같아요. 그리고 그게 맞는 것 같고 사람들에게도 팬분들에게도 좀 같이 나누고 싶다는 생각을 많이 했었던 것 같습니다.
지금
Goosebumps.
커보니까 우는 거를 참는 건 참 안 좋은 건 것 같아요. 울고 싶을 때는 좀 울어야 쌓는 것만큼 나쁜 건 없는 것 같아요.
뭐 학교에 그냥 금방 적응하더라고요. 애들도 지민이 많이 좋아하고.
Jimin's school friend.
이번에 제가 농업고 나갔을 때 사진으로 응원해준 게 아직까지도 너무 고마운 것 같아요. 진짜 평생 못 잊을 것 같아요. 이제 제가 원래 이제 사인 같은 것도 일부러 안 달라야 하거든요. 같은 연습생이었던 멤버 형이 사인 좀 받아달라고 너무 팬이라고 그래가지고 뭐라 해야 되지 그냥 진짜 난감했어요. 근데 여기서 또 지민 인성이 나오는 게 진짜 최고인 게 직접 이제 다른 멤버분들 사인까지 다 받아주는 거예요 진짜. 와 그래서 그때 또 느낀 게 모든 사람이 잘 된다고 변하는 건 아니구나. 본성이 착한 사람은 착하구나.
That last line is so true. A lot of people change once they get their hands on success, money, some sort of fame, and they start to disregard the things that made them who they were and the reasons that made them famous in the first place. Acting like it wasn't you or being shameful of that period. That's the beautiful thing about here. Just listen to Jimin. Good by nature. Going above and beyond. It's just who he is. I mean, you can take a look at him and his smile. It's just literally, this section just warms and melts your heart. Entertainment
Contrary to his quite serious, wise and mature personality, Jimin also knows how to entertain a crowd, on stage or off stage. You can see this more in the BTS Run episodes, where Jimin lets loose. He seems to toss any competitiveness that he has aside and just has a fun time, entertaining the show's audience and not taking himself too seriously.
제가 이게 바로 센스!
In the end, this naturally gifted and talented man just wants to be on stage and perform in front of the crowd.
춤을 출 때는
다른 생각이 안 나서 다른 세상에 온 것 같아서 너무 좋았다 이런 얘기를 했는데
I mean, you look like you're from a different world as well.
여러분들이랑 같이 하는 이 시간도 비슷한 것 같아요.
Especially when you dance.
되게 다른 세상에 온 것 같아서 항상 너무 되게 행복했었던 것 같아요. 그래서 여러분들한테 하고 싶은 얘기는 저희에게 또 다른 세상을 여러분이라는 세상을 이렇게 만들어주셔서 너무 감사드립니다.
This love for stage reflects in an answer he gave in a Weverse interview. I don't consider my main profession performing and singing as going to work. But when I'm doing something else with the camera right in front of me that feels like work. Singing and performing for our fans isn't work. It's something I really, really want to do.
That's why they love concerts so much.
처음에 그 뭐랄까 애교살이 정말 많아요. 진짜. 그래서 저도 이제 제 여자친구랑 주변 인분들한테 물어보면 지금 제가 일하는 부장님이나 과장님들도 자기가 이제 가장 먼저 좋아하게 된 게 지민이라고 해요. 지민이를 먼저 좋아하게 돼서 방탄을 좋아하고 그 다음에 이제 다른 멤버들한테도 이제 또 마음이 가는 약간 이런 루트를 다들 타고 계시더라고요.
네, 아니 정말 그 많은 사랑을 받고 계시더라고요.
네.
만들어 갈 수 있다.
Jimin has always been exemplary. From his younger school years till now, he has always been someone you can look up to and learn from. We hope after watching this video you continue to stay and support our wonderful Jimin. More Jimin videos, articles, and fan bases in the description box.
Absolutely, that was a wonderful video, so please, if you haven't subscribed, the Jimin videos right here, great Jimin content. It doesn't take a long time to hit that button and, you know, be notified of all the other things that they get and make. This was a wonderful Jimin video, and I say this because it showcases all the different things and also some unknown things that you may have not known about Jimin. It shows you, it gives you an introduction to his talents, to his personality, to his heart, to his mind, to who he is, and what makes Park Jimin Park Jimin. And for that reason, I think this is probably one of the best introduction videos that I've seen, because it has everything. It has everything, and it doesn't drag on for too long. Honestly, the way this was structured, if you went on for another 25 minutes, I would not complain. It's just, there's so much to him. There's so much to him that he's shown throughout the very years, and I have nothing but praise for Jimin and BTS, of course. But, you know, it's just, I feel like this is a blessing to be able to be where I am at right now, and to be able to watch these videos and be here with BTS as they're going on, and experience it right here. You know, these are things I will be telling my children, my potential future children and grandkids, and you know, it'll be amazing. You know, I have learned to respect people so much more. Not that I was disrespectful before, but watching, like, the thing that I really just kind of opened my eyes to was what you see. There's so much going on behind the scenes. So, you know, I would never thought in my dreams that the amount of effort and things that they put into was at that level, like who they are as people. Like, I never would have thought that there could be people with the amount of fame and success as BTS, but they still remain humble, down to earth in who they are. I mean, I'm telling you, that is something we should never take for granted, and I'm here to appreciate every single moment of it. The way they treat their fans, the people around them, the way they are as human beings. And as you can see, Jimin here, he has such a compassionate heart, and who he is full of talents. He has so many different talents. He can do so many different things, and that, you know, in turn inspires you, motivates you. We will continue to watch these videos, but like I said, next video I have a double video I will check out from Lofi. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Take care, stay safe, and let me know what you thought about this. I thought this was great, and they have so many more videos that I'm gonna check out too. You know, I like this. I like Seven Soulmates, you know, Park Drea, Lofi. There's a lot of Jimin videos, and I'm happy. Like, I'm not complaining. If they do the same thing for other members as well, it'll be great. But yes, I cannot wait for Park Jimin 1. I cannot wait to see what BTS gets up to in general. with that said, stay safe, take care, and I'll catch you in the next one.